our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, here we go with round 1, and it is great to see Michael Venom Page rocking the UFC gloves here tonight. One of the best fighters to cross over from another big promotion. But he, flying knee! All right, leg kicks are the weapon of choice early for this kickboxer. No surprise that he would try to attack that lead limb of the boxer, who all of a sudden has to make some adjustments, and we're just getting started.
Well, he's got to beat that lead leg up. He's got to limit the mobility of the boxer by kicking that leg over and over again. He did it early. Let's see if the boxer can start to pick up on it and try to check that kick so that he doesn't get beat down and be very limited in his approach. It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
All right, so Ferguson going with the lead elbow there and landing it.
Yeah, he's so diverse in his attack. Tony Ferguson can do just about anything. And a lot of times, Tony Ferguson will batter his opponents with elbows. He's so creative that he uses those as punches, and it's showing tonight.
Swing and a miss by Tony Ferguson. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Shot is blocked there by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there. And a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. Huge block there.
Oh!
El Cucuy's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Beautiful diving strike lands. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
That was a slick transition.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
And the kick lands.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, at times he's tried to check kicks, but he has not been effective in doing so, and now he's starting to limp a little bit.
He's starting to limp from those leg kicks. He's showing that it's hurting. That's a big sign when you watch a fighter, because a fighter never really wants to give you anything, but he can't help himself.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Now going upstairs with the left hook. Nice low kick there from Tony Ferguson. Now we'll see if we get a level change here, DC. You know he mixes it up as well as any lightweight in this division. Under a minute now to go in round 1. So there it is, taller fighter landing a knee to the body. Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. Oh, huge Superman punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, Superman punch is true. El Cucuy's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Right on the button.
He lands another punch to the head.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again.
Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the sweat.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh! All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like, so when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose.
Throwing so many leg kicks, and the vast majority of them are landing.
Checks the leg kick. That uppercut is good. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at Fight's End. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Really a Terminator quality, though, to Tony Ferguson. He eats these shots and just keeps moving forward. Beautiful right punch, follows it up with the left. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai go-to.
You know, why change it? It's
he's setting up for a submission now. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Now trying to escape, and he does.
He freed his knee, got his leg all the way to the opposite side. Now, opponent has your back, but you're in a much better position.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. It cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Nice.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Sharp body shot is there for Ferguson. Oh!
Oh! There it is again. Look at that.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with... Oh!
He's hurt.
We approach the 1 minute mark here in the second round. Oh, rips the body shot there. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking clip.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
All right, so now we start to see some red. Push kick there to the body. Nice crack there.
He hurt him again.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee.
Big knee.
Ooh.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round.
I need you to go out there and fight smart. If you start losing...
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. Ferguson gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. And he comes through with a big knee. Nice defense there, huge block.
Use your defense. Keep that right hand up.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Doing a really nice job switching up the speed and the tempo of these kicks.
Straight punches.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setups with the hands, got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's gonna finish the fight.
Great block there.
Ferguson gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Oh, masterful job by him controlling the range. Another punch lands.
His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. Seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to.
Oh, there's that kick, and it lands. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Oh, great block there.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive. just misses with the straight left hand.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Ferguson's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here.
Oh, nice kick.
All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see. You can see that this guy has struggled. You can see that he's very, very hurt from these leg kicks. Even checking the kicks now will not help because the damage has been done.
El Cucuy's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect. Oh, he's wobbling now.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is... Oh, this could be over soon. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Ferguson's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Stop.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Michael Venom
All right, no surprise as the scorecards are rendered. Thank you, Buff. I guess the only people who might be surprised, the family members of the losing fighter here. This was domination by the kickboxer tonight.
It was domination from start to finish. And you would think that he holds the advantage. Well, he showed that he had the advantage, used all of his skills, and truly did earn a wonderful victory. This is as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Karine Killer Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatiana Suarez!
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Connects with a beautiful jab.
And that's the danger. in the engagement there.
Well, that didn't take long as the crowd files in. She already secures her first takedown attempt against the more well-rounded fighter. Big moment potentially right there.
She knew that she held the advantage in the wrestling specifically, and that proves that point. Getting to the takedown early and not...
Oh, she's got her back.
Great shot from the top position.
Ooh, she might be in real trouble now. Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, she got out.
She was bridging, she was bucking, she was doing anything to try to create enough space to get her chest back to the mat and defend that arm triangle.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Big ground and pound.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Like that.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know, that heel hook looks tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters, their submission defense.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Just missed with the left there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters. Big double leg level change.
In full guard now, DC, and I know attempting a choke now.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Oh, she goes Kimura right into the armbar now.
She is so good on the ground, John. She moves effortless.
Still holding on to this submission.
Fighting hard for the sub.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
Oh, she got out!
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Making all these shots count. Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up here.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. Before the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Keep it safe. Don't allow it to turn chaotic, because when it turns chaotic, you lose one of the arms. You got to keep both of the arms, punch, 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 elbow, 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 and end the fight.
Suarez is in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound.
That was nice.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, she's got the submission locked in.
Oh, did she just do that? Beautiful counter as she gets side mount. And now she might be able to lock in on Von Flue. Oh, great submission defense. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. We're going to get you some replays here. Her submission offense is outstanding, just unable to get it tight enough there.
She's such a great grappler. She manipulates you so well on the ground that you see why people try to avoid grappling with her at all costs. But she got the fight where she wanted to. She almost got the submission that would have ended the fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And you know our scat guys don't like to give a lot of credit for the submission attempts, but we saw myriad attempts on both sides in that previous round.
Multiple attempts by both fighters as they try to finish the fight on the mat. Oh, nice.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Her leg kick is great. There it is. Oh, the uppercut is clean. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Attempting an armbar here.
Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived. And now she's in mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Suarez is looking to lock up an armbar here. Ooh, she's got it tight.
She's working hard for the armbar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands, and she's almost there.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Oh, wow, I thought that was going to be the end. Instead, she gets her arm out again.
It looked like she was going to tap, but she never gave up on herself, and now she's out of that position. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging. Yeah. You just got to move. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Oh, in the mouth. Nice transition.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight.
All right, she's going for the armbar here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there. And now she has her back.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Oh, high-level grappling by her there as she reverses position on the ground. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Nice side kick. Some serious bruising going on in and around that right thigh. May want to check a leg kick or two. There's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Suarez is really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect.
Able to check that kick as well. Man, she
She is at her relentless best late in the round and gets another takedown for good measure.
Big moment in the fight to secure a takedown late. Leaves the last impression in the judge's mind, but also makes her feel good that she finally got that takedown that she's been chasing this whole round.
Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Beautiful work. She can't stop your kicks. That's excellent display of kicks right there. Keep it up, okay? She cannot stop your kicks.
All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Remarkably, after that sequence there on the ground, DC, talk us through it.
We thought the fight was over. We thought it was done. It looked so tight. It looked like she was beat, but she was able to relax, really take a breath, find a way out of such a very dangerous situation. She should be very proud, but do not find herself back in that again.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, can you hear the reaction from the crowd as another outside leg kick lands?
It's like taking a baseball bat and hitting it up against the wall. You hear the impact of that leg kick.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Gotta shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Suarez is in half guard. Right into side mount.
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, looks like she's got it locked in. She's still pursuing the submission here.
Oh, she's working hard for this finish.
Oh, from the Kimura to the armbar now. She's making these ground strikes count.
Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
In the half guard.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land. Nice defense.
Beautiful job on the ground. That strike opened her up. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, she's got that heel hook tight.
Again.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Both fighters back to their feet now. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Suarez is in half guard now.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Nice positional control here. Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots.
Gotta be careful here.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off. Beautiful transition.
Suarez is back in half guard, very comfortable here.
And now she's in mount.
This is a terrible position.
Beautiful ground strikes landing.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the field.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. 30 seconds to go.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, half guard position. Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, she bails on the sub. Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now.
Oh. Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tatiana Suarez.
All right, well, you know about her wrestling chops. I thought she put it all together brilliantly tonight. She emerges with a clear-cut decision victory over a very balanced, well-rounded fighter. This is going to be a win, I would think, that gives her a lot of confidence moving forward.
It should. I mean, she won that fight going away. It wasn't competitive. She dominated a very good fighter, and you got to be proud of that. When you can beat someone that possesses this skill, you got to go home and say, you know what, what's next? She cannot be satisfied in it, but she should take pride in this victory.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC light heavyweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Rashad.
Ready? Ready? Do it.
All right, round 1 is underway. Sugar Rashad Evans set to take the center of the octagon here. His last first-round finish against Chael Sonnen, UFC 167 in 2013. We'll see if he can add to that total tonight and get off to a good start here in what is another high-profile spot for the former champion. Hook to the head by Evans.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Quick jab. Rockhold gets crushed with that hook.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, and he lands again. All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round 1.
Well, they say wrestlers have the ability to dictate where the fight takes place, especially against a kickboxer. And with that takedown, he proved that point very stern.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his... Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip.
Oh, he's out of
submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Evans is back in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up.
Back and forth we go.
He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Getting him out here. Oh, he got to his spot. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, Rockhold's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with a ground and pound. Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Rockhold's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Stand up. He's got to start moving his head.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job. There it is. Now he's going him out. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Rockhold gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, the kicking game of Luke Rockhold, DC, is on full display here tonight. I know you have shared the gym with this man for years at AKA, now also training at Hard Knocks 365. He's getting a lot of different looks and giving his opponent a lot of different looks here tonight. Man, his jab is good. There it is. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you get back to your feet right away, setting up a submission attempt. Oh, he's got to get a shot here.
Oh, he's out. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Evans. Round two next.
Didn't look that sharp. We need to slow it down a little bit. You're forcing things. Shake it out. Use your jab. Get light on your feet.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, next round. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, with authority, the body.
Big right hand. And landing some nasty strikes.
Oh, huge left. Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Rockhold. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Rockhold.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Evans. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Evans is back inside control here. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Good work from the top here by Evans.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there. Oh, he did a great job of...
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Evans is in half guard. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's got to start throwing now.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Oh, Rockhold's eye is starting to swell shut.
Getting them out here. In the half guard.
Seconds winding down in round two. We'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Evans is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, round three coming up next.
Great job last night. The striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going.
is slowing down completely.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and gotta be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Ready.
Third and final is underway. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Evans. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He passes to half guard.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control. Because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Nice straight right lands. Takedown defense holds up. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. All right, so it's a new round. Will it be the same storyline? Yes, it is, as he takes him down yet again. So you thought maybe that corner would make the proper adjustments. That does not appear to be the case.
I mean, so clean. The entry was so clean. The finish was so clean. What a fantastic job of timing that beautiful takedown attempt.
Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Evans.
Strong reversal there.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Evans is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Evans.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
He passed a half guard.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Looks like Rockhold's back in half guard. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
We passed the midway point of the third and final round. Evans is in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Good kick.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
All right, side control now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Evans. Under a minute now to go in the fight. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Rashad ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evans. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Changing the position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Rockhold's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, Rockhold's back in full guard. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Rashad Evans.
All right, so a dominant performance tonight for the wrestler. Cruises to a decision victory, but what I liked about it, he didn't really cruise per se. He didn't sit on the lead. He stayed aggressive and offensive throughout.
And John, that's why you hear the appreciation from the crowd.
Yeah.
Because they noticed it. They could tell that the guy was trying to finish. Sometimes they don't happen. But if you're gonna win a decision, you win a decision like the one that he won tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Aleksei, the boa constrictor, Oleinik.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kick the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna say you're welcome at MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards and some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, Knicks could just get their act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victories.
Weidman's in half guard now. Making all these shots count. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Oh, flatten him on his back there. Oleinik's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nicely done.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Three minutes now to go in this one. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Oh, attempted to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he escapes.
There goes another one, and once again, he just bats it away. Great submission defense.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Weidman. Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
He's got to go to sleep. It's over.
Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's going to get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke. That was a slick transition.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Working out of the half guard here.
Oh, big elbow. Now he's going full mount.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean,
Oleinik's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he's out. What's submission defense on display?
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Beautiful reversal on the ground. Oh, right into mount. Now he's got good body position, yup. Yes, smart adjustment, yup.
Good work from the top here by the All-American Weidman.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Okay, you lost out. You listen to me? Lost. Big. He's taking you down way too easy, and you're not even trying to get back up. I want you to put...
All right, so there's the final horn as this one goes the distance. Looked like at times he might get him out of there with a submission. Nonetheless, he'll have to settle for a decision.
He kept getting so close. He was so close on so many attempts that it's hard to believe that we are seeing the judges' scorecards. But in those attempts, I believe that he did enough to get this decision.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, round two. The clock has now begun for our next round. We saw some pretty good submission attempts in that previous round. Do you expect more where that came from here, champ?
Both of these fighters are grapple-heavy fighters, and that is exactly what they are going to do. They're going to continue to attack submission attempts and see who first can get the finish.
Oh, huge hook there from Chris Weidman. DC, that...
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Nice.
Oleinik getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, look pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Weidman's in half guard. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oleinik. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oleinik's able to transition back to side control now. Close guard. Weidman's going for a choke here.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Ovince St. Preux would be proud. Working for that submission.
He's fighting hard, man. He's working hard to defend.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oleinik's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Weidman. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Takes his back. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
That was nice.
Side control now. Weidman's back in side control. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Great submission defense.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Grounding and pounding away. Nice strikes to the body there by Weidman.
He passes the half. Getting the mount here.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Aleksei Oleinik.
Now he lands a solid punch. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Nice takedown from Chris Weidman. Now we'll see if he can get the jiu-jitsu game going. Matt Serra just raves about Weidman's brain and his ability to absorb information. They teach him a Kimura sweep. He learns it immediately. It's amazing how quickly this guy is able to take information and employ it into his MMA. Setting up an arm lock now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Weidman. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Hey, stop.
For one more round. We do not want to leave it in the hands of the judges. Okay, let's finish this time. All right, we need to decide.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Weidman gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feeding the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Oleinik. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, nice.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this third and final round. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Oleinik's back in full mount. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out with the shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent. Arm is very tight. Working very hard to get this arm bar. As close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Well, he's got his back now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Oleinik. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Now he's going full mount.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Weidman. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Aleksei, the boa constrictor, Oleinik.
All right, no surprise there as you heard the scorecards from Bruce Buffer. Dominant performance tonight for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. The wrestler had his moments, just not enough of them.
He had moments, but when you're constantly playing catch-up, it's ultimately gonna lead to your demise. He was always a step behind. So while he got the takedowns, he was never able to really establish dominant position. He could not stop the guy from moving under him, and all the jiu-jitsu, all the movement leads to him winning this decision so clearly.